noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in, and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall...
He's having a shot! And he's there to get it away. Ball is over the line. Lucas Paqueta. Jorginho. Here's Lucas Paqueta. And it's Jorginho. Over to the right flank. Guardiola producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Zielinski. Kimmich. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vitinha! He's scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Flamengo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kimmich. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Trossard getting forward. Guardiola. Towering header! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Jorginho. And it's Gabriel. Driving on and making good progress. Jorginho. Gabriel. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Flashes, there's the header! Zielinski. Now it's Trossard. Has a look and plays it forward. Spread to the right. Now it's Yamal. Vitinha. Trossard. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Trossard is offering a wry smile there.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Zico. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's the throw. Vitinha. Kimmich, who does have an assist to his name. Trossard. Delivers with whip. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Guardiola knocks it into space. That had too much on it. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Guardiola gets on his bike and on the move. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Vitinha. Goes for the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Yamal. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bruno Henrique. Pacho. And Guardiola. That's a good run down the left. And it's Vitinha. Thinks about the shot. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicely aimed pass. Zielinski. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break.
Getting a bit harder. Getting a bit harder.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Big shot here.
He'll try for distance.
Shocking.
Flamengo are looking to break up pace.
Good.
This looks promising. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that's a throw.
We take those.
Zielinski. He's had a shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Let's try some tic-tacs.
Danilo attempts a clearance.
Some tic-tacs.
That'll be a throw. And it's Kimmich. Big chance! He's got a goal!
That's a bit better. It's a
Two
bit
up
better.
and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Shevchenko.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, yeah.
Can he get on the end of this?
Offside!
That time. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold, he is onto this. Picked out, and he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Like a few substitutions.
Jorginho. Lucas Paqueta. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Spread out to the left.
My all-time favourite.
Ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No outsmarting him this time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Vitinha, that has been slung wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely shaped cross. Zico.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 24.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 7.
Alexander-Arnold. A probing pass.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Kimmich. And it's made it. Can he finish? It's a pretty loose pass. And Messi! Smashing save, really good save that.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's been taken short. And this is De Bruyne. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bruno Enrique. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vardiol. What a throw in. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Vitinha. And it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Into the last 5 minutes. Son Heung-min. And he's there to clear it. Nicked it back promptly. The ball goes in. And he's taking no chances there. Zico. Danilo. Gilberto Silva. Saul. Danilo. Zico. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is headed... And a header! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Vitinha. Son Heung-min. Good play on the left-hand side here. That ball looks a good one. And he was quick to react. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy got...
Zielinski! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Nice looking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Post him outside of the box. Outside of the box. Yeah.
Pacho, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well read, nice interception. Zabani. Pacho. It'll be a throw-in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zielinski did well to emerge with the ball. He's going for goal! And collective relief
Well,
on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the finish!
That's what
It's there!
Gimmick.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So, a breakthrough already. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement. Zielinski. Now Trossard. Vardiol. Zielinski. Pacho. Fernandez. He's found a way through. Opts to play it back. Yamal. Can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Marquinhos. And it's Zielinski. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's had it nicked away. Zabani. Vardiol. Spread it left. Pacho. Now Trossard. And it's Zielinski. And it's Vitinha. Zielinski. Looking to play him in. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Martinelli. Vitinha. Vardiol. Trossard. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Pacho. That is ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Vitinha in acres of space out wide. And it's Kimmich. Closing in. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zielinski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. This looks promising. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. Gets a good foot in there. Shevchenko had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pacho. Now Zabani. And it's Zielinski. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Vitinha. Kimmich is the... Oh, shooting chance! Kimmich! That's wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Sends it crossfield. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So we're underway for the second half. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Fernandez. Ferran Torres! And it's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Borussia Dortmund cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Trossard. And here's Zielinski. And it's Vitinha. Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
And it's been taken short. He's being urged to shoot. Trossard! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Kimmich has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Zielinski gives it back. Vardiol. Oh, good take and a good air. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Lopez. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Oh, good spread. Messi. Trossard. Zielinski. And he shoots! And he gets rid in a hurry. Vardiol. Martinelli. Martinelli will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lopez. He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Fermin is offering a wry smile there.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Shevchenko. Number 11, Trossard.
Just eases him off the ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Zielinski coming on the field.
That's tidy.
Number 19.
And here's Mbappe. Chance! And it's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 19.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vitinha. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fermin. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. Fermin gets a foot in here.
Substitutions taking place.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pacho. To Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zielinski. And it's DiMarco. Vitinha. Mbappe, he is onto this. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bruno Fernandes. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he cuts out the supply. So we have further activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's DiMarco. In by DiMarco. Bruno Fernandes. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to...
Yamal! And it's a goal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
After 5 minutes is...
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Aims beyond the defence. That wasn't the greatest of balls. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this?
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And here's Trossard. And it's Vitinha. Spread out to the left. Trossard's... He leaps for it! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Number 15,
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. if they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Played out to the left flank. And here's Shevchenko. Yamal shoots! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Musiala. Foot in. Nicely weighted ball.
Thank you, thank you.
Fermin. And it's Alexander-Arnold. There's the crossfield ball. Simeone.
Goal.
He's
Thank
shifting
you.
through the gears here.
Oh, Erin.
Struck well to him there. Alexander-Arnold was coming up to the 30-minute mark. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. He's in plenty of space here. Simeone picks it up out wide. That's very neat. Crosses it into the area.
Wow.
And that has been cleared. And the finish!
Oh, keeper.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Keeper should be getting time. Player in here, come on.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
You got it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There you go. No, with you.
Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. And Shevchenko!
I mean,
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever
It
the pass
hit
was.
a
It caught the
bando.
defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Fermin. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Yamal. And that is headed for the middle. And is claimed by the keeper. Pinches it off him. And here's Shevchenko. Yamal. Trossard. Tries to get it clear. Skillfully cut out. Big chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A case now of complete control. Alexander-Arnold. And Fermin. And here's Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zielinski.
2 added
And
minutes
it's
has been
Vitinha.
indicated.
Goes for the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. And it's Kane. Now it's Simeone. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Ah, close. Game bell.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
45 for
I
48
don't think
there.
many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half. Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
And please welcome our
It's
lads
hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And we get things going again. Fermin is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vitinha, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Simeone, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Trossard. Now the cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Shifted it to the flank. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, what has happened here? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Ah, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Serginho. This game already looks like a fait accompli. And here's Kane. Messi. Pass is just off target. And that should get the job done. Messi with the short one. Musiala! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. They've played it short. Can he get it through? He's got away. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yamal's cross. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zielinski tries to pass it through. That's going wide left. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's been hooked away. But they've got it again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's been shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Danilo. Pacho. For Musiala. Now it's Messi. Kimmich. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And the counter is on. Now it's Yamal. Now this could be a chance. Showing great feet there. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. 75 minutes played. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Kane.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played out wide. Trossard. Guardiola. He'll try from distance. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Trossard, number 15, Shevchenko, number 6.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot.
Number 5,
Now it's Kane.
De Bruyne, number 10.
Now it's Kane.
Number
De Bruyne.
17,
Pass somewhat off target.
Number 14, Messi.
And it's De Bruyne.
Substitutions taking place.
And there's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
De Bruyne clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Vermin. Mbappe. Zabani promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Vitinha. And it's made a chance! And there's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. That's good play.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes aim and terrific effort. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Vitinha taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Trossard. He'll try from distance. Denied by an instinctive save.
Trossard is offering a wry smile there.
Jordi Alba is there, and he can get that clear. Vasco da Gama are looking to go forward now. Guardiol gets across to intercept that. Guardiol. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Oh, that's neat. He's in a great position. Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, strongly challenged there. Spread it left. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. And this is Ronaldo. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 20, Vitinha! Vitinha!
So the first goal of the game.
Vitinha!
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, the ball's gone astray. That's travelling a long way. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
Nicely weighted ball. Jordi Alba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Guardiol. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Towering header! Oh, there's a probing ball. Vitinha, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Raya claims it without any fuss. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Chance, surely! And that's a tidy finish.
Quite good. Striker. Did alright with that. Shevchenko put it to play.
That is
That really
glorious,
wrong.
as if he picked it up and put it there
Shevchenko.
himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cristiano Ronaldo crosses.
That's good defensive concentration.
So what can they make of this? Guardiol chooses to go cross-field, and that has left him in a heap. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Half-time coming up.
Big switcheroo. Where's the other one? Oh, where are you going? No. That was...
Bellingham.
rubbish. That's like.
Kimmich.
No.
Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Yo.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's
Good
picked it
day.
up out wide.
Oof.
And he's there to clear it. Neymar.
Oh.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's looking wide. Looking for options for movement. Shoots!
Ah.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Guardiola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's having a hit!
Ah.
Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Other attendees,
Any
this
strong
is
opinions
a
on the first half?
children's
Well, I
announcement.
think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. And so the action is resumed. Pinnock. Bellingham. Throw in. Vitinha. Zielinski. Tries one from range. That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Had a foul? Yes, the
Nah.
referee's given it.
That's not a free kick at all. That is
And it's
not
Bellingham.
a free kick at
Zielinski
all.
does really well to win the ball there. And he plays one through. And he's got away from Shevchenko! Now it's Yamal.
Ah, why did I pass it?
Ball's gone out of
Could have
play.
passed it. Come on, Kimmich. Not there.
Trossard. And it's
Kimmich.
Vitinha. Well
Nah.
seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zielinski. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And here's Trossard. Kimmich. Oh, he's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still. That's really well cleared. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. And it's Vitinha. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 15.
So time for change.
Shevchenko.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Trossard.
Alexander-Arnold
Number 6.
goes short.
Yamal.
This is De Bruyne.
Number
Chance!
20.
Just cruising! They are cruising. And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Tic-tacs again.
Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate
Looking at this,
precision.
look, past the through ball.
You've got to give
Nice
the
little
keeper some
outside
slack here
ball.
because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Kimmich. And De Bruyne! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And it's Messi. Can he finish? Oh, what a be quick to recover this. Oh, it's played into the area. He's there and gets it away. Might be danger here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Goes to finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Guardiola probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Jordi Alba. And that is out of play. Defending was strong and firm. De Bruyne. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's going wide left. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's nice. Guardiola has to go back here. De Bruyne! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guardiola powering forward here. De Bruyne. He's having a pop! No, he's missed it.
Munich certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Zielinski. And here's Ferran Torres. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Neymar. He is through here. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is De Bruyne. Messi. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres gets flagged offside. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
De Ligt. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar finding himself in space. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Because he did the turn.
De Bruyne makes a dash for it. Played out wide.
There will be 5
Son
minutes added
Heung-min.
time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Jedson Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Quick look, then plays it in. Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. De Bruyne taking in the accolades, having been... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Shevchenko. That's good play. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! Not a bad try by any means. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Kimmich. Now, who's going to be first? In he goes again! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Zielinski, that's going wide left. And it's Vitinha. Vardiol. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's put pay to the danger. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Now this could be a chance. Yamal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And here's Yamal. Trossard. Vardiol. Your impression so far, Jim?
Munich have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And here's shot at goal! it's hit the woodwork and out! Alexander-Arnold. And it's with the keeper. Raya, dominance, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Now he's off and running. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Vitinha. He's well positioned here. And Shevchenko! And he's done it! The first significant strike. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking for a runner. Pacho. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Yamal finding himself in space. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Thuram. Front-footed pressing going on here. Denmark disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well read, nice interception. Pacho. Alexander-Arnold. Over to the right flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Shevchenko. Can he finish? Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Strong running down that left flank. And he's had it nicked away. Sabani. Shevchenko. It's a really well-measured ball. Trossard. And it's Zielinski. Zielinski making good progress. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vardiol. Spread out to the left. Trossard puts a cross in. Raya claims it. Safe hands. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please welcome everyone.
So your views on the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And so the action is resumed.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Hangs one in. Tacho. Vitinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Denmark are looking to go forward now. Thuram. Yamal going after that. He's in plenty of space here. Gerrard. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. Denmark back on level terms. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a little off target. Drogba gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Denmark appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's looking wide.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Drogba. Just eases him off the ball. Zielinski under intense pressure.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Yamal. Good driving run. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Zielinski really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold stood up well to him there. Now it's Ferran Torres. Quality ball. Spread it left. Space for him to turn and look. Chance to deliver. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's Drogba! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that is a little undercooked. Kimmich. And Vardiol. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's nice. Vitinha. And it's De Bruyne.
Munich really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Vardiol. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And it's De Bruyne. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Drogba.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution for Denmark, number 17, number 11.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
13, coming on the field, number
That
6.
has been cut short.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Guardiola makes the interception. Zabani. Aim forwards. That's a good ball out wide. Messi gets into a good position.
Added time.
That's tidy. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. He's found some space. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and another try! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. He's having a hit! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Pinches it off him. Zielinski powering forward here. Vitinha played out wide. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable...
He's having a pop! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Rodri. And it's Serginho. Kimmich. And it's Zielinski. Opts to play it back. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And this is Shevchenko. Vardiol. Here's Vitinha. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. A probing pass. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And he's in on goal. Trossard! And it's there! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zielinski. Zielinski! Superb from Zielinski! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring.
But inscrit après 22 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Trossard receives it in a wide position. And it's Vitinha. Zielinski. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vitinha, nicely spread. Oh, straight chance! Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. Trossard, and he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vardiol. Trossard. Strong running down that left flank. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Trossard. Looking for the run. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. Zabani does well to get it back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good-looking ball. Rodri. And Yamal. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's Zielinski. He'll try from distance! Oh, crossbar! Nearly, but not quite.
Zielinski could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Serginho. Vitinha, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Vardiol. Kimmich. He's going for goal! It's a quick ball upfield, and the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And for the first half, that is that. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further, I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible.
Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs. Changement.
So, into the second half. Can he get it through? And he's certainly on chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Zielinski. That's very neat. Vitinha can see things, others simply tries one from range. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. And Shevchenko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Alexander-Arnold. Pass is just off target. Rodri. That has been slung wide. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mancini. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Trossard in acres of space out wide. And it's Vitinha. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Serginho. Trossard. And he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And it's Vitinha. Oh, he's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Vitinha receives it in and he shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Played out to the left flank. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. Zielinski under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Tries to pass it through. Yamal gets into a good position.
That's good defensive concentration.
Messi. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha makes a move down the right. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? He's having a shot! Yamal has got himself a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up. Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team.
He's had a crack. Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's Zielinski. Trossard. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, Red, nice interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Saka getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Changement en cours.
Looking to play him in. And the finish! Oh, good finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Shevchenko. Saka. Now it's Messi. Now it's Trossard. He's looking wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk. Rodri. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Sabani.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Pacho. And Guardiol. Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Guardiol is in a really good position out wide. Caicedo. And that is that. The deed is done. They are on the up. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Munich might have wanted...